laziness doesn't just steal your time. It steals something far more dangerous. It steals your self-respect. Every time you promise yourself something and don't follow through, a small part of your confidence dies. You say you'll wake up early. You don't. You say you'll work on your goal. You postpone it. You say, today is the day, and today becomes tomorrow. Your mind is always watching. And slowly, it starts believing a painful lie, that you can't trust yourself. This is how laziness destroys you from the inside. Not loudly, not suddenly, but silently, consistently. You stop believing your own words. You stop taking your own goals seriously. You stop expecting greatness from yourself. And when you lose self-trust, everything collapses. Confidence disappears. Courage disappears. Hope becomes weak. You don't feel motivated because you no longer believe action will change anything. But let me tell you the truth. Nothing is wrong with your ability. Nothing is wrong with your intelligence. Nothing is wrong with your potential. What's wrong is your pattern. Laziness is a habit, and habits can be broken, but only if you understand the trap you are in. The biggest lie laziness tells you is this: comfort means happiness. It doesn't. Comfort feels good for a moment, but it makes you miserable in the long run. Real happiness doesn't come from ease. It comes from progress. You feel alive when you're growing. You feel proud when you're improving. You feel powerful when you keep promises to yourself. Comfort gives pleasure. Progress gives purpose. And purpose is what the human soul actually needs. Look at people who avoid effort all the time. They are bored. They are irritated. They complain a lot. They feel empty. Not because life is unfair, but because they are not challenging themselves. Now look at people who work hard. They are tired, yes, but they are focused. They are improving. They feel meaning in their struggle. That's the difference. Laziness gives you a soft bed, but a hard life. Discipline gives you hard mornings, but a soft future. And here's something important you must understand. You don't become lazy overnight. You become lazy when you keep choosing easy over meaningful. Your phone becomes more attractive than your goals. Your bed becomes more important than your dreams. Entertainment becomes more urgent than your future. And without realizing it, you train your brain to escape effort. Your brain learns, whenever something feels hard, run away. But life doesn't work like that. Everything valuable is on the other side of discomfort. Strong bodies come from hard workouts. Strong minds come from hard decisions. Strong lives come from hard work. There is no exception. If you avoid discomfort now, life will force it on you later. Struggle is unavoidable. The only choice you have is when. You can struggle while building your dreams, or struggle later living with regret. One leads to growth, the other leads to pain. Now let me talk about fear, because laziness and fear are deeply connected. Most people are not lazy. They are scared. Scared of failing. Scared of not being good enough. Scared of trying and still losing. So instead of risking failure, they choose inaction. Because if you don't try, you don't fail. But here's the truth. No one tells you. Not trying is still a failure. A slow one. A silent one. But a guaranteed one. You cannot win a game you refuse to play. Failure while trying makes you stronger. Failure from inaction makes you weaker. Every time you face discomfort, your fear shrinks. Every time you avoid it, your fear grows. That's why lazy habits feel safe at first, but terrifying later. Because the longer you wait, the harder it becomes to start. But listen carefully, starting late is still better than never starting. Your past does not disqualify you. Your delays do not define you. What defines you is what you do next. You don't need to change your whole life today. You just need to break one pattern. Do the thing you've been avoiding. That email, that workout, that study session, that skill. One act of courage can interrupt years of laziness. Momentum begins with one uncomfortable decision. And once momentum starts, everything becomes easier. Action creates energy. Action creates clarity. Action creates clarity. Action creates belief. Waiting creates doubt. Waiting creates fear. Waiting creates weakness. You are not weak, you've just been waiting too long. Remember this, your comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. Growth demands effort, and effort demands discipline. Not motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline stays. Discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. And the moment you understand that, your life starts changing. You stop negotiating with laziness. You stop listening to excuses. You stop delaying your destiny. You begin to act like someone who respects their future, and when you respect your future, you show up differently today. This is the turning point. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Because every time you defeat laziness, you become stronger than yesterday, and strength compounds.